Good morning, cadets.
Good morning, sir.
How's everybody?
Good, sir.
Very good. It's a great day to be in the JROTC at Sandalwood High School. That's the way you should look at today. I want to ask you to complete this phrase for me. Birds of a feather flock together. Flock together. You are a group of eagles. Mr. Case has already touched on the story of an eagle. Can anyone tell me why the eagle is the iconic emblem of this country? Yes, sir.
Because eagles are great, and our forefathers wanted something that was already proven to be a great symbol for great nations.
Outstanding, sir. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
They're strong, powerful, free.
Strong, powerful, free, great. That defines an eagle. That defines an eagle. In his story, Mr. Casey told you about an adult eagle that was flying above. And most birds cannot fly where eagles fly because, see, eagles can fly 20,000 feet or higher. Not every bird can fly that high. A chicken definitely cannot fly that high. Now, some people choose to be ordinary in that realm of being at that level of a chicken or a turkey. But you, cadets, you are a part of greatness. You are part of one of the greatest branches of the military service in this country, the United States Air Force, which means you should be flying high. You should be soaring high. You should be excelling high. No doubt. I like to collect books. And I'll go find a book wherever I can. And I've gone to the dollar store and found probably about 100 books to add to my collection. And recently, I went to a thrift store. Any of you ever been to a thrift store? Been to a thrift store? Okay. So recently, I went to a thrift store and I found this book. Now, if it's on the shelf like this, you probably can't tell what it is because the spine is black and the letters are blue, and you got to really pick it up and look at it to find out what it is. But this book is written by one of the greatest college basketball coaches of your time. Not of my time, because one of the greatest college basketball coaches of my time won 10 straight national championships. 10 straight national championships. Imagine going 10 straight years and winning every championship game you played in. His name was John Wooden. John Wooden at UCLA. They called him the Wizard of Westwood. He had this one phrase that spoke to guys like you, ladies like you. And it said this: be more concerned about your character than your reputation. Be more concerned about your character, sir, than your reputation. See, because your reputation won't carry you very far. But your character, it'll open up a lot of doors. So when I found this book, and of course in thrift stores, most of the time books are $1. I just had to have it. So I want to read a couple of things from this as I'm speaking to you about a topic that each one of you should be very, very familiar with in this room. And that topic, attitude and effort. Are you familiar with that?
Yes, sir.
Attitude and effort. So let me read one thing that I read here in this book that Coach Krzyzewski talks about. A real winning attitude is about excellence. See, the most recognizable standard in the world for being at the top is excellence. Not average, not okay, not the best, but excellence. And that attitude are variables from year to year. It varies from year to year, from team to team. This is a team of eagles. Being the best you can be. Being the best you can be. And doing the best you can are the constants to excellence. Doing your best and being your best. Attitude and effort. Attitude and effort are action words. Unlike the word hope, hope is not an action word. You do understand the difference between action and non-action, correct?
Sir.
Because action requires you to what? Say it. To do something. That's what action means. To do something. See, when you say hope, I hope I get an A on my test. Well, you may get an A, but if you put in the work, if you studied hard, if you put that action into it, more than likely you will get an A. Don't hope for an A. Strive for an A. Work for an A. Hope, that's not an action word. Attitude. Your attitude will determine where you go in life. And there are two kinds of attitudes. Anybody want to take a shot at what the two attitudes are? Yes, sir.
Passive and aggressive.
Passive and aggressive, that's one form. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
Positive and negative?
Positive and negative. There's one more.
Okay.
There's one more. One more. One more kind of attitude. One more kind of attitude. I know that's right. Sometimes the simplest things are right in front of you and you think it's hard. Yes, sir.
Good and bad.
Thank you.
Oh, no, you don't have to
Good and bad. Good and bad, positive and negative, aggressive and passive. See, your attitude determines where you go in life. See, if you got a negative attitude, if you got a bad attitude, you're not going anywhere.
Okay.
You're going someplace you don't want to go. You're going to a dark place. And for those people in this life that really choose to have bad attitudes and the wrong attitudes, I've seen some of them. And they get to wear nice, pretty orange uniforms. You know what those orange uniforms are, right? Anybody doesn't know what an orange uniform is? Let me explain it to you real quick. If you don't know, raise your hand if you don't know what orange uniform I'm talking about now. Everybody knows? Okay. They get the orange jumpsuit with the orange rubber sandals and those nice pieces of jewelry they wear around their ankles so they can do that duck walk. You know. You know that duck walk. Those people have chosen to have wrong and bad attitudes, most of them. Some of them just get caught up in life. But the ones who are really messed up, who have chosen to have a bad attitude, that's where some of these places, these attitudes will take you. So when you're having an attitude, as an eagle, as a member of this group of cadets, you should never have a bad, negative attitude. You are expected to be leaders. There's an expectation for people looking at you when they see you coming. When you're wearing those shirts, when you're wearing your uniform, they expect you guys to be at a high level. They're not expecting you to be anything less than you guys say it like you're scared of them. You say it like you're scared of them. The best. Don't be afraid to release that, man. Don't be afraid to say it. Don't hold it in. Who are you holding it in for? If you're the best, I'm the best. There's a difference between bragging and confidence. There's a difference between bragging and confidence. If I exude confidence, my attitude is positive and it's the right type of attitude. I don't mind speaking out if I think I'm the best at something. Because see, leaders look for the best. Right? If you're the leader, you don't want that, you're okay. She's all right. You want the best. You want the best on your team. Because winners are where the best come from. See, you can't be a winner if you are a quitter. And people with bad attitudes will quit on you in a heartbeat. They will quit on you. They don't have it in here. They don't have it in them hearts to keep going. Sometimes you want to quit when you're so tired. Sometimes you want to quit when you just can't go any further. Sometimes you want to quit because the first sergeant made you so mad. First sergeant, you got to drill again today out in this hot sun. Man, I don't feel like drilling today. I don't feel like doing no drills today. Flight commander, I don't feel like drilling today. But the winner inside of you won't quit, and you will do it. That leader inside of you will go forward and not quit. See, your attitude is all mental. That's where attitude is. It starts here. You got to have some kind of attitude about yourself in order to succeed in life. Have positive attitudes. Have a great attitude. Have a good work ethic. Work won't kill you. It won't. It'll make you stronger, as they say. Whatever don't kill me, make me strong. So I stand before you right now telling you, get your attitude in gear and become the best you can be. Do the best. Everything you do, do it with the expectation of being the best. In Japan, the term is ichiban, number one. That's where the best are, number one. Anybody likes finishing second or third? If you like finishing anything second or third, raise your hand. If you're satisfied with finishing second or third, raise your hand. Now don't lie to me now, because I'm looking in eyes, I'm looking in faces. See, some people, they don't care about finishing first. They okay with finishing second. Ma'am, are you okay with finishing second? Sir, are you okay with finishing second? Sir, are you okay with finishing third? No, sir. Ma'am, are you okay with finishing fourth? You're not? Where do you want to finish? First. See how easy that is? Everybody wants to finish first. Everybody wants to be the best. It starts with right here in your attitude. Your attitude. You guys wear that on the back of your shirts proudly. Attitude and effort. Attitude and effort. Think about that when you walk these halls, when you go out today. My attitude. Sometimes you wake up in the morning or you don't feel like coming to school. This place would give you so much. See, what would happen if you had a bad attitude and you didn't come today? Guess what you would have missed? What would you have missed, sir? My goodness. Outstanding. Yes, sir, you would have missed. Amazing words. So now let's get to the effort part. Let's get to the effort part, that action part of doing. Of doing. What type of effort is a great effort?